is active. He won't start, but he is available tonight. It'll be his first game since March 11th. Jared Greenberg will have more on that as we are underway in Game 6. Familiar starting five for the Utah Jazz with Mitchell, Conley, Ingles, Gobert, and O'Neal. And it is Gobert who gets the scoring. Third consecutive game with Monte Morris and Jeremy Grant in the starting lineup. Denver feels like they've figured something out, winning in a runaway at the end of Game 5 in the final 3.5 minutes. Turnover turns into a three-pointer in the Jazz.
And Spider-Man feel like they can get any shot they want at any time.
Noteworthy on that turnover by Murray in the first possession. First turnover for him since the third quarter of Game 3. He had played 91-plus minutes without a turnover as Millsap connects for the first Denver basket. It is remarkable efficiency for Jamal Murray. And watching Mitchell and Murray go at it in this series has been a thrill. Remember, they each scored 50 in the same game, setting history. First two opponents to do that in an NBA playoff game as Jeremy Grant connects on a three-pointer.
I'm going to choose this game to concentrate on offense because the defense is absolutely horrific. It is terrible if you watch the first 4 shots of this game. I mean, they're wide open. This is playoff basketball, and teams are shooting better percentages than they did during the regular season.
Mike Conley. Jokic, kind of the wagon wheel, the point center for the Nuggets. And he can fire it from long range as well. Got Gobert out there deep. Morris, the jump shot is good. Nobody's missed yet, Chris.
Nobody's played D yet, B.A.
all we heard all day from both coaches was how important the defensive matchups are going to be, the schemes. Here's Gobert all the way in. He's found this Game 6, and for Utah, a second consecutive closeout game. Morris on the dish from Jokic, and the first miss of the game. Donovan Mitchell, he fires from 3, and he rattles one home. What a...
Harris first tweaked his hip in the second practice here in the bubble after arriving late due to personal reasons, and he was trying to ramp up rather quickly. He's been the primary defender on Donovan Mitchell, who's already off to a hot start tonight.
And Jared, I think that's a great point about the extra time that he got to get back in this series. And if you're Denver, you need him on the floor because of defense. But this is a close
so far as the Utah Jazz are a perfect 7 for 7. They've hit 3 threes. Conley just dropped his first three-pointer, and they're up 8 as Jokic rains one home. A long mid-range jumper for Nikola Jokic. Conley guarded by Morris. Conley on the take, puts up with his right hand, his offhand. There's Gobert with the rebound. Gobert, no. First misses of the game for Utah, 2 of them on that trip. Millsap, and a hot pass ends up out of bounds. It'll be a Denver turnover.
Look how fast Utah is pushing the ball up. You can tell they're playing with the energy. They know that closeout games are tough, and they're just trying to attack inside right now.
And Gobert draws a foul on Jokic. That Game 5 victory. Jordan Clarkson in the game for Conley now, and there's a steal. Royce O'Neal with the pick. Another turnover for Denver. Ingles thought about it. Now he'll fire over Jokic. Millsap of the board.
Think about Denver, how they came back, they win that game, they're so excited, and then you're preparing the next day to play, and then you're told, wait a minute, there might not be any more games. Good move.
Series mentality has not been easy for either one of these teams, and both coaches admitted that we've gone pretty light since coming back, so it's going to be an interesting question tonight. Jordan Clarkson, his first points of the game.
Especially when there wasn't any defense before this excuse that we're saying of the break. So let's see if then it seems like everybody's right back into form in this game.
Yeah, here's Jamal Murray. Murray has gone for 50 and 42 points the last 2 games. O'Neal's been active, cleans that one up. Utah back in possession, leading by 7. And Clarkson, a little hesitation, patient, knocks another one down. What a great find.
Laterally, he can destroy you on offense, and that's why right now he needs to be aggressive to make sure that his presence is felt on the court, just like that. Make sure that you get your guys involved because they're going at you on the other end. The fact that they've done against a lot of big fellas, whether it's been other teams, and without a shot blocker inside, it's just so hard. You have to make sure you do your defensive work early.
Here's Murray now, finds Millsap, open for 3. Can't get it to go. That is Gobert with the And now Jokic with the shot fake, takes Gobert in, and a little scoop, no good.
Good move. That's what you want the big fella doing. You do not want him to get frustrated. Keep pushing it all night long. Good move.
Mitchell working a two-man game with Gobert. And look at Jokic already backing up. Mitchell goes right by them all, kicks it to the corner. Wide open, Niang knocks down a three.
Bust were high so that Jokic couldn't get up and try to get in the face of the defender, of the offensive player, sorry.
Here's Jokic, passed up a three. Now he's on the drive, goes through the double team and scores the layup. Nice take to the basket by Nikola Jokic.
Nice footwork right there by the big man.
Mitchell, little hesitation and a finish at the rim. Turnover for Denver. 10-point Utah lead. They have come out of the gates lightning quick. Gobert gets it deep and a foul on Jokic. First breather. Plumlee is on the floor for Denver. Here's Michael Porter Jr. Murray joins him. There's a screen by Plumlee. Everybody gets a touch this possession here. And now the shot clock at 6. Into the hands of Murray. Gets a screen. A three-pointer is up and in for Jamal Murray.
Ja.
Shot clock down to 6. Conley back on the floor. O'Neal to Clarkson for 3. And it's Plumlee who secures the rebound.
See what this second unit along with Murray can do inside. The athletic Plumlee just clears the way for Murray for the nice layup.
The blow by Jamal Murray. So he hits a 3. Now he's got 7 points in this first quarter. He scored 9 of the final 16 in Game 5 in the last 3.5 minutes to secure the Denver win in Game 5. Good ball movement inside to outside. Clarkson air ball. Pushing it up ahead. Harris all the way in. Missed badly. Maybe some of that rush you're talking about. Clarkson just took it right out of the hands of Plumlee. Jordan Clarkson probing. And an easy layup for Jordan Clarkson. Just Utah in December. And he is starting to look like one of the best additions that any team has made midseason. Conley pushes it ahead. Niang running the floor. And the Jazz get a quick one in transition. Nice look by Mike Conley.
Coach Quinn Cook told us before the game he wants to get out in transition. He felt that Denver came back in Game 5 only because they got fast break points in that second half.
Torrey Craig answers with a 3-ball. Craig coming off the bench now. He and Michael Porter Jr. That was the move that was made prior to Game 4. Craig and MPJ had been starters up to that point. Conley goes again with his offhand.
You know the rest of the story, and man, you bring life into the world. Feel proud. It changes everything, doesn't it?
Baby magic. Here's Murray. Tough shot. And as we come to the end of the first quarter, entertaining start. Not much defense being played early. Utah made their first 7 shots. And Conley, oh, you got to call that, Mike. Off the window, it goes down for 3. Second made 3 for Conley. He's got 9 in this first quarter. Never mind that the backboard's still rattling just a little bit. It's okay. Denver down 8. Murray trying to set it up, and a foul on his way. Shot clock is off. Chance at the last shot for Utah. Conley's given him 9 in this first quarter. And now Conley, little mid-range is short. Craig with the board, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Fast start, 36-30. Utah